Okay, folks, there was a death ritual for Trump's head wound that's going to happen on August 4th. It's unbelievable, but they're actually doing it. I told you, this is no joke. These are real life rituals that they're doing. So this dude, he's a football player. And I told you that they're just entertainers, like actors, politicians. They're all the same, folks. Anyone you see on TV is just an entertainer. And they're part of the beast system. Anyway, this guy died. Let's see his name. So this football player, his name is Jalen Ferguson. He's got the sun in his name. Okay, and if you know my videos, you know that the man in the sun is a code. All right, but anyway, he died on 6/21. And you know, that's Prince William's birthday, 6/21. And you know, Prince William, he was baptized on August 4th. And and you know, the Queen's mother was born on August 4th. Okay, anyway, Trump's gonna get his head wound on August 4th. I'm gonna show you how this guy connects to this. Okay, so he was found dead at the age of 26. Okay, and I'll get back to this in a minute. But look at what number he's wearing. The number 45. That's what his number is always. Even in college, his number was 45. This guy. And how does this connect to Trump? That connects to Trump because he's the 45th president. Okay. And folks, this is not the first time I'm showing connections like this. Okay. This is like the 4th or 5th time with these 45 jerseys with deaths involved, okay? And it's just not the jersey. There's other connections, okay? So these are my two predictions. I told you Trump gets his head wound on August 4th in Ohio, and Elvis somehow, his name, the number of his name or his image somehow manifests after a spectacular event in Seattle on June 11th. So those are my two predictions. And what I'm about to show you, like I said, connects to both of these predictions. So like I said, this guy died and he's wearing the number 45, which is the number for Trump, his presidency. So look, he was born on December 14th. And why did they have 1996 here? It says 1995. What the heck? Hold on. So yeah, he died. He was born in 1995 on December 14th. And why is this important? Because December 14th is when George Washington died. And I told you Seattle is in Washington, okay? So you have a Washington connection to this also. Because he's born on December 14th, the guy who died. And you know Elvis and his identical twin were born on January 8th, and his identical twin died at birth, right? So from Elvis's birthday, the day his identical twin died, to the day this guy was born, even this has interesting numbers, but I'm not going to get into that. But look, I told you that the Seattle event's going to happen on 6/11. Look, you got the 60 years, 11 months, so you got the 6/11 and the 116 backwards. Look, 11 months, 6 days in between. You see that? Like I said, these numbers are significant, but I'm not going to get into that. Now, from the exact day Trump was born to the exact day that Jalen Ferguson was born, look at this number. It's the 1/8 for Elvis's birthday. The O is a crown. Then you have the 8/1, which is the backwards of Elvis's birthday. So that's the twins being born. Do you understand? The identical twins that were born on Elvis's birthday. 1/8 to the 8/1 with a crown. That's basically what it's saying. And that's why this guy was chosen marked for death. You understand? So like I said, he died on June 21st this year, right? And let's look at the details. He died at the 400 block of Ilchester. And like I said, he's 26 years old. And you know the word God equals 26. Okay? G is the 7th letter, O is the 15th letter, D is the 4th letter, equals 26. And what is 2 plus 6? 8. 400 block is the 4. Trump's going to get his head wound on 8-4. And the double crown, the 2 O's. I told you, for Elvis and Trump. Okay, and what else is important about the 2-6 and the 400? Watch. You know, the Space Needle plays an important part in this, you know, because the needle, it's all about the needle. It's at 400 Broad Street. There's your 400, because the guy died at 400, the address. And broad is the way that leads to destruction. I've told you that many times in my older videos. Anyway, so that's that connection. And remember I told you about the 26? Seattle area code is 206. It's the 2-6 with a crown, you see? Because the guy died at the age of 26. And like I said, he's born on Washington's death date. That's connecting to Seattle, because that's where Seattle is, in Washington, right? December 14th is when Washington died. And, you know, Elvis was known as the King, and Seattle's in King County, right? Anyway, so, anyway, he died on June 21st, right? And I told you Trump's going to get his head wound on August 4th in Ohio. So if we go from the date June 21st to August 4th, I put it wrong. Hold on, let me straighten that. So if you start from the day he died, 6/21 this year, to the day Trump's going to get his head wound on 8/4, let's see how many days are in between. Would you look at that? 45 days. Do you understand what I'm showing you? And the guy died and he's wearing the number 45. Do you understand how ridiculous this is? And Trump is the 45th president. And remember, folks, I've shown many videos of other athletes with the 45 dying suspiciously. And don't forget, from Elvis's death date, August 16th, 1977, to next year, it's going to be 45 years, you know. It'll still be 45 years on June 11th. And this is a very important number, but I'm not going to get into it now. But anyway, it's 45, and I'm just showing you the 45 connection, right? Because I told you Elvis and Trump are the devil twins, the Janus twins. So Trump was born on June 14th. Okay, forget about the year right now. June 14th, 6/14. So Trump is born on a very important day, all right, which I've shown you many times in the past what this day symbolizes. But look, it's the 165th day of the year, and it leaves 200 days in the year. So let's see what the 200th day of the year is, because that would make the backwards date of June 14th. So if June 14th is the 165th day of the year, then whatever this date is, 200th day of the year would be its backwards date. So like I said, June 14th is the 165th day of the year, and its backwards date would be the 200th day of the year, and the 200th day of the year is July 19th. So 7/19, July 19th, is the backwards of Trump's birthday, 6/14. Okay? That's all you have to remember, that 7/19 is 6/14 backwards. July 19th is June 14th backwards. And in Gematria, the words July 19th equals 182, 65, 196, 70. Pay attention to those four numbers, because what I'm about to show you only happens with June 14th and July 19th, the only backwards dates. If you check any other backwards dates, it will never come up to what I'm about to show you. So July 19th equals 182, 65, 196, 70. It equals the exact same as June 14th. 182, 65, 196, 70. Exact same numbers. So June 14th's backwards birthday is July 19th, and it equals the exact same in gematria. And it's the only two numbers, you know, the backwards dates that do this. If you picked any other date and it's backwards date, it will never have the same numbers. So just imagine how crazy that is, what I'm showing you. And why am I showing you this? Besides this important information, remember these numbers. Why I'm showing you this. Watch. Because these numbers that I just showed you for July 19th and June 14th equals the exact same as the guy's name who died. Talk about impossible coincidences. You know, when you put everything that I showed you plus this, would make it 1 in a billion, what you're seeing. You see, June 14th, same numbers. Same numbers as the guy's name, you see. Anyway, just take a moment and ask yourself, how is this possible? All this. If it's not rituals that they're doing. And the guy dies 45 days before August 4th. Come on, man. And he's wearing the 45 jersey, and Trump is the 45th president. Dies at 26. And 26 is the word God. Oh, I forgot about his nickname. So Jalen Ferguson's nickname is Sack Daddy. Can you believe this? You know what that's implying? And I told you that the dawn is in the details. You know what I mean? I made that video years ago. I told you that dawn, the word dawn equals 33, and Don, you know, is for Donald. He thinks he's the Godfather, you understand? And it said sack daddy. Like to sack somebody is to get rid of or to, you know, kill. So it's basically like the Godfather, you know? They're sacking the daddy. I mean, these people are nuts, I told you, folks. This is incredible supernatural information I'm showing you. Anyway, folks, like I said, I could show you all the other 45 connections from the past that connected, but I'm not going to go through all that. I'm going to try to make this video short, so end of video.